Hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? My beautiful peeps. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gift Since 92. Yours truly, giving you guys the latest exclusive content and new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by yours truly. I'm here to y'all brand new music review, and I am really excited to do this one right here, hands down, period. Chloe Bailey and Timbaland just recently released their collaboration of a mixtape called Resurrection. And literally, I feel that this is here, this is my thing. I'm going to talk and discuss how I feel about this entire project, from my favorite tracks to my standout tracks, overall, how sonically Chloe Bailey's sound is, and also her collaboration with Timbaland, and just really getting in the creativity and the inspiration and really like that feel good essence of music. Now, I will say this: I listened to the project twice, and I will say this: I love it. So I'm going to discuss all that stuff and then get really more of a deep dive of how I feel about this whole entire project Resurrection. So you guys know the drill. So let's get it on and popping as always, shall we? So number one, it is Talking Dirty. Number two, Hold It. Number three, Priorities. Number four, World on Fire. Number five, Caught. Number six, Sensitive. Number seven, Better Than She Can. Number eight, On Your Own. Number nine, Believer. Number 10, Main Attraction. Number 11, Mama's Boy. Number 12, Belong to You. Number 13, Jittery. There are 13 tracks on Resurrection. My favorite standout tracks are 1, Talking Dirty. 3, Priorities. 4, World on Fire. 7, Better Than She Can. 8, On Your Own. 9, Believer. 10, Main Attraction. 12, Belong to You. 13, Jittery. Well, literally, listen to this project. I will say this: it's an amazing body of work. And literally, Chloe, she's talented. She does it all. She can sing. She can dance. She's a music producer. And also, like, really seeing how literally the creativity and her collaboration with Timbaland. I definitely will say this: where it's due, props where it's due, um, respect where it's due. I feel in the creativity of this album itself is really a mixtape. The mixtape, it has a variety of that R&B, soul, pop, hip hop, dance, and alternative vibe. And as I was listening to it, I was like, you know what? I really love the way how Chloe, her sound, she does have her identity as an artist. And I feel like for her being that talented, she shows growth and versatility. So regardless of what sound she does, I mean, she really has a lot of that really spark and that gift in music. Now I will say this: a lot of the tracks, they stand out. It's very cohesive, has more of a dynamic flavor to it. It's really like that rhythm and blues and that drum pattern, and it's really sonically, I would say it has electronica elements of R&B, soul, and pop music. Especially with tracks like, I would say, Talking Dirty. This song right here, Talking Dirty, is like the first track off of Resurrection. Um, Talking Dirty has like that really R&B, soul, pop, alternative nostalgia of like that really like R&B soul infused with alternative hip hop. I feel like it's pretty much one of the strongest lead songs off this whole entire Resurrection project, because it does have, it just gives you something like, it just kicks off like an album or a mixtape, like, or EP in general, where it's like, you like them records, like they start off really strong as the first song off of the, you know, um, project, but it just gives more of like that eccentric, more of that like really it's exciting. It just gives you wanting to hear more. It's sexy, it's cool, Chloe's like her empowerment, romance and all of that, and taking control of that. in that area, which I love it. I think pretty much is a really good record. Priorities, it has the same thing, same message, same thing, um, and like literally, it has like a that same direction of that. World on Fire. I love this song because it's more up tempo, a pop R&B nostalgia with that rhythm blues and a heavy drum pattern of that bass line to it. And literally just echoes so much of that fusion of like R&B soul pop, but it gives more of like that mystiqueness and it gives more like that really feel good appeal to it. So when I heard World on Fire, I said this is really good. This gives a lot of that really like it just brings something really fresh, especially in the R&B and pop world. But definitely, I love Chloe's vocals on here. I love that she brings so much of that versatility, and she definitely brought her A game on this one. So I love that. I think this is another strong track off of Resurrection. Um, Better Than She Can. That's another really dope track. It has more like that retro vibe, like R&B soul pop, with the 70s vibe fusion with 80s dance music, and it's really good. It just has a lot of that really like rhythm and soul, and it's up tempo. It's a fun dance song. Chloe's expressing herself. Her vulnerability. Her empowerment, and it has more of a lot of that real like dynamic of like that real feel good of music. So she did a great job on that. On Your Own is really good. Believer. Now, Main Attraction, that song right here, Main Attraction is really good. And what I like about it is that, well, I really love it because, not like, so I'm pretty much, I love this song. It really has like that really R&B soul, like a moody alternative sound to it. The beat is really hypnotizing. It just has more like that edginess to it. So just like the previous records, it just has that vibe that's like really appealing, and really her vocals on here are very like sultry, but it gives more kind of like a little bit of an opera style kind of singing to it. But yeah, this song is a really another banger. Belong to You, I love Belong to You. Belong to You is more like an R&B soul ballad, sensual kind of romance record, but it has its moments of a little bit of a mid-tempo sound to it. But the style, the layering, the how it's produced is really good. It's more like a laid back kind of chill song, but it's like something to relax to, something to vibe to. So it's really really good. Jittery is a good song right here. That's another standout track. It has more like that R&B, soul, pop alternative. It has more like that vibe to it, and it you know it it has more like a really. It's kind of like Jerry is more like a R&B alternative. It's more like that real like it's kind of like a real alternative in R&B music to me. It's experimental music, but with this record in particular, Jerry brings more of the like a kind of like a real little bit of dance music, but when you kind of feel it's kind of like that electronica sound to it, and when you really feel it infused with R&B and electronica, it makes you want to like dance and stuff like that. It just has a real heavy, hard, heavy hitting bass knock to it, and it does bring so much of those, like it brings it just has so much like that really like it's a fresh, but it's innovative and it's edginess to it. So when I heard Jittery, I said, okay, cool, this is another dope record. But overall, honestly, listen to Resurrection, I feel is a really really good body of work. I feel that listening to it sonically and how each record flows and it's unique and it's different, but it's like you got R&B, you got pop, you got soul, you got hip hop, you got dance, you got a little bit of everything. And I think that for her, Chloe as an artist, she already found herself with her music. So I feel like listening to Resurrection, I didn't get anything but just like greatness. I've heard she put so much soul and passion into this mixtape, where the music, it does have the appeal to it. It does draw in. You can listen to it. And Timbaland, he did an amazing job with his production. You know, he's pretty much like very creative. He has that real innovative. You know, I would say personally, like as a music producer, sonically, he can feel the music, he can hear it, and I think it's really good that, like I said, it feels good. You know, it sounds really good. It's not one dimensional. It's not boring. I mean, it feels right. You know, so I feel like this resurrection mixtape has the elements of like what music is, and just trying new things and being experimental, and you know, have a modern, up to date sound, but gives us more that like feel good, you know, kind of sound of like just different elements of like the music period. So literally, I would give this a 5 out of 5. Chloe's vocals are amazing on there. Her harmonies, her melodies. She has a lot of those vocal. She has a really, like a really dope vocal range. She's not singing in one direction. She's actually pushing her vocals, so it's not like she's just singing in one thing, you know, one direction. So that being said, guys, Chloe fans, share your thoughts and your opinions of Resurrection. Timbaland fans, share your thoughts and opinions of Resurrection. Let me know down below, what are your favorite tracks off of Resurrection. And with that being said, guys, I love the album cover. Very nice. Very like, give me like more like that really, you know, kind of like a dynamic, you know, like that kind of like that duo, but just resurrecting music, and I love it. So with that being said, guys, stay tuned next episode. Get since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button as always. Stay tuned next episode. This is 92. See y'all. Peace.